Recently, DJI released the Mavic Air 2. In today's video, we're going to be talking about who's that drone for, and I'm just going to be sharing some of my thoughts. Now, I've been flying drones for a while now. I've started out with the Phantom 3 Standard, and I've moved myself up to the Pro series. Now, the only time I've been disappointed in a DJI product is when I bought the Mavic Air. I thought this was an improvement over my Mavic Pro version 1. The problem was the range with this drone. There was nothing wrong with the image quality. The Mavic Air went off of a Wi-Fi transmission, and this caused a problem. There would be just a lot of interference, and I wanted to get a shot. As soon as I would launch it up, it would just lose image. It's literally a couple feet away from me, and it is the most frustrating thing in the world. Imagine going to Peru, having this drone, and not being able to get the shots you wanted. I was only able to get forward tracking shots or backwards tracking shots and a 360 view of the city that I was in. Extremely disappointing and frustrating. I lost an opportunity. The reason I bought the Mavic Air in the first place is because of influencers. I saw videos of influencers flying far. The image quality was amazing, but once I got that product and tested it out, I lost transmission. It had a short battery life. There was no firmware updates. It was just really, really annoying. So when somebody, an influencer, is telling you to buy this product because they just showed you some amazing footage, really look at the footage, really think about what they're doing. Does their footage look limited? And in the long run, you can't really trust what they're saying or what I'm saying, because you gotta actually see if it's good enough for your needs and for what you do. But I don't wanna get too sidetracked about that. I'm going to talk about the Mavic Air 2 now. Is this any better than the Mavic Air 1? Well, right off the bat, I can tell you yes, just looking at these specs, because they've lost the whole wireless transmission, so that is already an upgrade. I feel like the Mavic Air 2 is for hobbyists or travelers. Now, I think you're gonna go to places and you're gonna fly it a good distance. They're saying that you can fly up to 10 kilometers, which is pretty far, but you gotta realize, even though it has OcuSync, which is what the Mavic Pro series has, you gotta remember that this isn't a Pro, this is a Mavic Air. So I think you are prone to losing some signal. It's not gonna be like these other higher end drones. You're gonna pay for what you get. The Mavic Air 1 had about 4 kilometers of video transmission when using Wi-Fi. The Mavic Air 2 has 10 kilometers, so you can go a lot further, which is good. One of the things that they upgraded is the sensor. It's not as big as the, obviously, Pro series, which is a full 1-inch sensor, but it is a 1/2-inch sensor. Now, this isn't gonna mess with your image. You're still up in the sky and you can see everything. So the image is gonna be very good. So what you want to look out for though in these drones, whenever you look at the specs, you want to look at the megabytes per second. Now, you have to have at least 100 megabytes per second to get a color accurate image and a clear quality when shooting 1080p or 4K. Now, the Mavic Mini has about 40 megabytes per second, which is a big drop in quality. The Mavic Air, the first version, had, I believe, 100 megabytes per second. The Mavic Pro version 1 had like maybe 60 or 90. It wasn't quite there. And the Mavic Pro 2 series has 100 megabytes. So this is a lot higher than the Mavic Pro series, I think, because this is a new sensor on a new drone, so they can push the quality more. But I'm guessing the Mavic Pro 3 will have higher megabytes per second and a better image quality. This drone also has 48 megapixels. Nice, crisp, clear photos if you're into photography for drones. So I definitely recommend it. But if you're gonna take photography, you gotta realize you might not be able to go that high or that far to get those photos. Honestly, if I was just a hobbyist and I didn't care about how the image quality looked, or I just wanted to make home videos, I would go for the Mavic Mini. I know that I'm not gonna go super far. Maybe I'm shooting in my backyard, or maybe I go to the park with my family and I wanna fly my drone around the park, not bother people, and have it in a respectful range. Now, if I wanted something a little bit better, middle range, less than $1,000, then I would go for the Mavic Air. Now, I know that I'm not gonna be flying all the way out over the ocean or all the way up over people and, skyscrapers and stuff wherever I'm traveling, but at least I know I can get a wide, decent shot and not have to worry about it completely losing transmission on me. As a filmmaker, as a vlogger, as a creative, as somebody who sells stock footage through their drone footage, I would prefer the Mavic Pro series. I know it's not going to fail me in certain situations. So it all depends what you're going to do with the drone and what kind of things you want to make. So it's not that much bigger than the Air, but it's compact enough to put, you know, in your bag or something when you're on set or when you're out traveling. I'm going to always start recommending buy the product first. If it doesn't work out, you know, test it in different areas, test it in the forests, test it, you know, near the city, the suburbs. See how the transmission is, see if you get interference, see if it's what you want in a drone. And if it doesn't work out, you can always return it, get the money back, and buy a better version. You're gonna pay for what you get. So let me know down in the comments below, what kind of drone are you looking forward to getting? Are you gonna get the Mini? Are you gonna get the Air? Are you gonna get the Air 2? Are you gonna get the Pro? Are you gonna get the Zoom? Are you gonna get all of them? Let me know down below. I'm very curious about what your thoughts are on the Mavic Air 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Also, if you're new here, my name is Johnathan Cabrera, and I make videos on filmmaking and travel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.